Yo people, it's by RKO, Poker Pies. Today's video, guys, is talk about legends of Everton Football Club. The legends. Who's the greatest? Who's the best?
There's one greatest.
Who's best scorer, Dad?
Who?
Who's best scorer? Who scored the most games this year?
The only goal scorer there is at Everton is William Ralph Dean, better known as Dixie. Yeah.
We're going to talk about him, about what he's done.
The man's a legend.
Yeah.
Is that up there on your picture up there on your wall, your signature?
Yeah.
So Dixie Dean for me, the biggest icon of Everton Football Club.
He is.
Don't know what you think, but
he's a
legend
legend.
for me. So, but who's been your favourite player growing up over the years? Who you've enjoyed seeing the most?
The most player. I'll let you two start one, Dad. I think Tim Cahill for me.
Tim Cahill, yeah, good. Yeah, but you liked Tim, didn't you?
He's a legend.
I think from my era, I've got to say, basically the 85 team. My hero growing up were Tricky Trevor Stephen, played on wing. Definitely my favourite player growing up. But then you've got up on your wall there above your side Duncan shirt, who was again another icon. It's Big Man.
Big Nev. You know Big Nev, don't you? Like, he's a legend of the club. He's done well, but what's your favourite match you have done for us?
Oh, gee, there's so many.
This is a question I ask you. Who's your favourite? Who scored the most goals?
From that side, you could go on all day, couldn't you?
Yeah. You know, my favourite goal of time. This is going to shock people. My favourite goal is the Ray Rooney one against Burnley. It was a screamer. It was a beaut of a goal. It brought a record. I never ever forget that goal Ray Rooney did. It was
you mean the West Ham one?
Yeah, it was a beaut. I just are you joking?
Some distance that, weren't it?
That goal was a beaut, but
what I mean, for me, Waz is not an Everton legend.
But
he is because he started off.
He's always been a legend in my heart forever. That man, he's a legend in my life. He's always will be a legend. I'm telling you right now, mate.
He'll never be forgotten because of what he went on to achieve for England and Man United.
Yeah.
Not so much about what he necessarily achieved for Everton, although that debut goal against Arsenal, that'll never be forgotten, will it?
Yeah. And more legends I want to talk about. Who's your favourite legend in that thumbnail, Dad? Who's your favourite one I put in?
I can't remember. We've seen so many good players over the years, haven't we?
I made it. It was actually cool.
You know, Big Dunk were always a favourite. Waggy, Big Dave Watson, Rats.
Legend. I met Rats, actually.
But then you can go back to Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
You know, Kendall Ball and Harvey, you know.
Legends.
You know, there's a statue outside the ground for them. You know, absolute
icons.
You know, Alan Ball, World Cup winner.
Yeah. We talk about that. Who's the first captain in that club? Who's the first captain?
Well, I don't know who the very first captain were. Who's your favourite? My favourite captain was obviously being Ratsy because he were picking trophies up, weren't he?
Yeah. Dad, this is a couple of questions for you. Who's your favourite goal? That goalkeeper is called that goal, mate. Remember?
Oh, Tim Howard.
Oh, you watched it and you remember that goal. I'd never seen it. It was a beaut. Do you know he did that or you didn't realise it, Dad?
Yeah.
Do you think he's a good goalkeeper or just is it ledge? Do you think he's good or is not quite there yet next to Ben? Do you think?
Yeah, I think the thing is, there's so many. There's so many Arch. So
yeah,
who's been your favourite player growing up? You see, I know.
Favourite player growing up.
You used to like Kevin Morales.
I know.
Morales at times were world class for Everton.
But I got my least favourite player, who's Ray Rooney. always been my favourite.
But you loved Bainesy and Sheamus, didn't you?
Yeah, later on. But right. This is got three questions, Dad, for you. Who's your least favourite player you've met growing up in the World Cup? Who's your favourite one in the World Cup?
1986, he played for Everton, or he were on his way to Barcelona, Gary Lineker. Fantastic. But we sold him for not enough money, in my opinion. Deal were already done, but...
He played for the country. Who's your least favourite?
Oh,
I know it is. That Madonna. Who's a...
Oh, you're on about the greatest player in the world
Yeah.
ever. Well, yeah, it's subject to much debate, Arch. Obviously, Pele's just passed away.
Rest in peace.
Absolutely.
Legend.
Pele was
legend.
Pele was the greatest ambassador
For
and an amazing footballer.
Icon.
But for me, he wasn't the best in the world that there's been. For me, the most talented was Maradona. However, Maradona didn't have the attributes of Pele in terms of being an ambassador for the game.
Rest in peace,
Dad. Absolutely. But
Legend.
Pele, absolute legend. Played at Goodison Park in 1966.
Legend. He's always been a legend. I think, one of the best goals that I've seen, Dad, is that Leigh Bates goal. I never forget that. He retired that goal. It's a beautiful. Which favourite goals, Dad?
Got from Pele to Leighton Baines, yeah?
Which favourite goals you ever seen Dukeston? A long time ago.
My favourite goal?
You were little. Your favourite one?
Well, when you finish this, I'll show you my favourite game from Goodison.
Well, your favourite one?
I'm going to put it on your tablet, so I want you to watch it.
Who's the top one? Who's your second favourite?
What game?
Mm-hmm.
It was my favourite game was Everton v Sunderland.
It was line-up.
Well, my favourite game actually was, I'm lying, it wasn't. My favourite game was actually Everton v Bayern Munich, which it was 0-0. We'll put it on after this so you can watch it. And just listen to Goodison. So on that note, folks, we're going to say catch you in a minute because I'm going to put it on for him now. So we're going to say laters, folks.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button, guys. Let us know, guys, in the comments.
And RK will let you know what he thinks.
In the comments down below, who's the legend? Rest in peace, the Marseille legend. Rest in peace. It was sad, wasn't it, Dad? But what a ledge.
Yeah.
Madonna, it's still my mum and my dad, but Marseille legend always been with us, eh? It's kind of sad, but it's top legend. See you guys.